Guys, it's me TT and I'm back with another freaking video. So today we will be talking about joining the military. So yeah, I'm gonna make this video as much as to the point as I can get it without doing all the excess rambling, whatever. We're going straight in. So I'm joining the Air Force. But my story starts with the Army. So one day I was like, ooh, I hate college. I want to drop out and I want to go to the Army. So I went to the Army recruiting office in my city and I talked to Sergeant such and such. And he was fine. Yeah, he was very fine. I hope you don't see this video. Anyways, we got to talking. He was like, why do you want to join? I'm like, well, college not really going right. And I have people in my family who have also been in the service, so I want to go. My salute was terrible. I don't know how to salute, so please don't chew me out in the comments. I'm sorry. Anyways, he was like, okay, well, we want to see where you test, because in order for you to get a job, you have to do good on the ASVAB. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm not really cool because I took the ASVAB in high school and I BS'd it and I scored a 17. I know. So anyways, he took me to the room in the recruiting office. There was a computer and he was like, okay, it's a shorter version of the ASVAB, but it's going to show us how you will do on the real one. I was like, okay, cool. Took the test to the best of my abilities and I got like a 32, something like that. I was highly disappointed, but apparently he wasn't. He was like, oh, wow, you did so good. So that means when you take the actual ASVAB, you're going to score like a 70. And I'm like, the math? So I was like, okay, cool. Went home, told my parents, told my family, and they were like, no, we do not want you going to the Army. We do not want you going to the military. Why? So after talking to them about it and convincing them about it, you know, eventually they were like, well, this is your life, so all we can do is support you. She was like, but I don't want you joining the Army. She said, I found somebody for you. Literally the office right next to the one that you went to, and Sergeant such and such told me that he could talk to you. And I was like, okay, I'll talk to him. But at that point, my mind was already made up. I'm going to the Army. So, anyways, I went to Sergeant such and such's office with the Air Force and talked to him about it. Talked to him about everything, and right when I left out that door, I knew I was Air Force. I've been Air Force since. So, yeah, I was Air Force since that moment. I knew that's where I wanted to be. A little bit after that, I think. Yeah, I met with him again, I think like the next week. And when I met with him the next week, he got me all set up with my MEPS dates, my MEPS date for my ASVAB testing. Because when you first talk to the recruiter, they make you fill out this thick packet with a whole bunch of bull crap, and it's annoying. That was the first week. I filled that out. Next visit, I gave it to him. He looked over it. He was like, okay, cool, gotcha. He's like, okay, we're going to get you set up with your ASVAB testing. So about 2 weeks after he set it up, I went to take it. So I think he set it up for 2 weeks after that date. Cool. Took my ASVAB testing. And guess what I got? And I hadn't been studying, though. I've been studying for 2 weeks straight. And I've been praying to God. And without God, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So I put my faith in God. And I studied for just 2 weeks. Basic ASVAB things, and they have them online, practice test, and got a 72. My sergeant was so happy. He was like, Taylor, you do not know how good you did. Now, there's people that scored higher. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody who scored an 83. So, but I did good, considering I went from a 17 to a 72. God darn. He was like, you got almost every job in the Air Force offered to you. And I'm like, what? Really now? That's music to my ears. So, anyways, he was like, that's great. I'm so excited for you. Can't wait. He's like, I need to get you scheduled for your medical medical portion of your MEPS visit. And I was like, okay, well. So at this point, I'm like, I need to do research and I need to see what all happens at MEPS because they say MEPS is dreadful, which it is dreadful. MEPS is like the worst thing about joining the military. And I'm sure you've seen other videos where people are like, yeah, MEPS is complete trash, which it is. It indeed is. So, yeah, I got scheduled for my MEPS date, and I think that came about, was it like a month or was it 3 weeks after? I think for about 3 or 4 weeks after I went to my medical. And this was an all-day event. Now, with this situation, I was also scheduled to stay at a hotel near me. I stayed at the hotel, and we had to wake up at like 4:30. The bus from the hotel to MEPS left at like 5. You had to have your ID, social security, and all the other stuff. You couldn't bring no type of weapons and da-da-da-da. Cool. You had to wear jeans and a t-shirt, like dress basic. No open-toed shoes. We went. We had to get like, I don't want to say a pat down, but you had to go through the metal detectors because it's a government building. They don't allow any of that craziness. We got metal detectored and we went to the whatever floor, and you had to check in with the liaison for your branch. So in my case, Air Force. Checked in, got your little name sticker, cool. And after that, the games begin. Everybody starts off at a different area. You might start off at, say for instance, the blood pressure section, and somebody else might start off on vision or hearing or the other stuff. Now, I'm speaking, I guess I'll talk about the ladies part after I get through with the general. So yeah, you're gonna be waiting, and there's gonna be a lot of people. And if you get there that early to MEPS, which most people do, it starts off with only a few people, and then as time passes by, more people trickle in to help out and do things. So at the very beginning, you're gonna be waiting a long time. So you wanna try to be at the front of your lines when you first get to MEPS. You wanna be at the front because when you get to the front, you're basically going to be in the front for mostly everything. So you'll probably get done quicker, I guess. So yeah, try to be at the front. So anyways, I had went to MEPS or whatever. And I think the first place that I went to was like blood pressure. So I went and had to wait in line. I would have been first, but I left my darn ID and my social in my backpack. So I had to go back, get that, whatever. Or no, yeah, that's what it was, I think. I forgot, it was so long ago. And I had to wait in line. Then after that, it was hearing or vision, and I had to take this depth perception test, and it's so hard because there's like 4 circles, and one of those is like the darkest color circle, and you have to see, like, they're testing how far you can see, I guess. I don't know, but it was hard, but somehow I passed it. Cool. After that, they take you in this room. For me, I had went to this room, and they were going over, they gave you like your medical record packet or something like that, and medical record packet, and then they tell you to fill out this, and this, and that, if you've smoked weed, or if you did this, or if you done that, or da 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 da. Be honest on there. Basically, this is what I'm gonna say. I don't even know if I can say this on here. I guess I can. Your recruiter is gonna tell you, and then I'm not filling in blank, so it's up to you to understand what I'm trying to get at. Anyways, that after that I did hearing, and then I think the last thing that I did, hearing, piss in the cup. That's your drug test. They take didn't get your blood taken. Then after that, they did the women's exam. This is the part when you have to strip down your clothes into your bra and your panties, no socks, and you have to do weird exercises. Now let me see what's the exercise that we had to do. I think we had to do the duck walk, the duck crawl, or whatever the hell that is. How did that work? think it was like, I forgot how it worked. It was something weird. Like, I forgot how did the duck walk go? I forgot how it went. It was like, I don't know. I forgot. But everybody act like they couldn't do it. Some people was falling to the ground and looking a mess. And I did it perfectly. And I was like, boom, 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 boom. Did it. Done. Bam. Straight like that. So I did that. And, in titties, like, you just, I mean, I hate to say this. I'm not trying to say, like, inappropriate things because I'm trying to keep it as, like, you know, G-rated as possible. But all you see is girls and boobs, 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 booty, 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 booty. And do not wear a thong. Woo! Baby! That will get you kicked out of MEPS so quick if you show up with a thong. The doctor that we had for my MEPS session was this mean Russian lady with the lab coat. And she didn't even need a lab coat. She just had it for show. And she had these dusty-ass Converse heel-looking shoes on. They was dusty, baby. Converse heels. Looking a mess. With this burgundy-ass hair. Let me shut up. Because she don't work there no more anyways. She stopped, and I'm glad she did because she was... Anyways. So, do not wear a thong because this one girl had to wear a thong. Or she didn't have to wear it. She chose to wear a thong, and she had to go to her liaison office hoping that they had an extra pair of panties. And then she had to wear these big-ass white granty panties. Good thing her liaison had those, because if she didn't have them, she would have been kicked out of MEPS, and she would have had to reschedule and do everything all over again. Don't do that. Do not do that. Show up in some granny panties. No sexy bras, because they don't, nothing lace. Try to be as, like, wear a sports bra if anything. So wear a sports bra. Wear some granny panties. Nothing that shows your butt cheeks, because that will get you kicked out. Like, I'm so serious. They're strict on that. They will pick on you at MEPS. But I got cool with this one lady at MEPS. Her name was, I'm not even gonna say her name, but she know how we rocking. She know how you rocking. So she was real nice to me. She was picking on some of the girls, and I was scared because one girl had stepped on the scale, but she was telling her, put your heels to the back. Put your heels to the back, because she was doing weight and height. And she didn't get it. She was like, put your heels to the back. And the girl was just, oh, I'm sorry. Just acting a mess. And I looked at her, and she was like, she winked at me. I was like, ah! I was like, oh my God, you picking on the girl. But me and her was, because she remembered me from the ASVAB testing. Okay. Anyways, and then on top of that, throughout the whole day, me and her was cool with each other, laughing and talking funny shit. So, that she was cool. I did mines and everything, and I was good to go. Boom, 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 boom. Once you do that, basically, you eat lunch. And, hold up, am I skipping some stuff that happened in the... No, that's all you do is work out. You do like a few movements to see if you have flexibility. And then you get the check. They check you down there. They check you down here. So, make sure that you don't stink. Because if you stink, I heard they will automatically make you come back for a medical inspect. And yeah, they'll think that you have some type of infection. So if you make sure that you're not stinking down there, I mean, if you have hair, that's fine. But they gonna check you and look at your cooch. So make sure your cooch is on fleek. Then once you finish that, then you go eat lunch. You can probably chill in the USA room. I think that's called a USO. Ha! Sorry. You chill in the USO room where they have Wi-Fi and TV, pool table, all that kind of stuff. Excuse me, y'all. You know it's winter out here in Texas. Got a little trickle in my nose. Play in the USO room, talk to other recruits, then you have your swearing ceremony. This is the swearing saying, I promise that I will serve my country. This does not mean that you are locked in. If you decide after this point that you do not want to join, you can choose to not join and have no type of penalty against you because you're still a civilian. But when you go that second time to swear in, the day that you're leaving for boot camp, after that, you're locked in. And anything beyond that is a dishonorable discharge, basically. Unless you get medically discharged, which is a different situation. But if you're choosing that you don't want to, that's a and really, they'll make it hard for you. But anyway, it's not the point. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, you do that, and then after you do your swear in, you talk to your recruiter. Y'all relink back up. Job draft, job draft. Woo, 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 woo. Based off of your ASVAB score, there's going to be a list of jobs that you can or cannot get. Now, in your district, in your region, there's a whole bunch of other hungry Air Force recruiters who's like, I need a certain amount of these jobs. I need a certain amount of I promised this recruit that I would get him this job. So everybody's trying to get all these jobs. So you're not guaranteed that it's no guarantee that your recruiter is going to get you the job that you want. So your recruiter is going to say, okay, here's like 15 spaces. I need your top 15. It's not even top 15. I need 15 jobs on here that you're okay with having. So it's no guarantee that you're going to get that job. But my recruiter, me and him like this. So he hooked me up. I'm leaving December 17th. And my job is an Air Force Load Master. Search it up. It's cool. Anyways, that. You have your job draft, and once you get a job assigned to you, you sign your contract. Your contract will probably be ready like a month or a month and a half before you get to sign it. And then after that, so I picked my job in September, I think. September. I got my job, because I didn't pick it. I got my job in like late August, early September. And I'm leaving in December. So that kind of gives you a range of how, like, when you'll be leaving as opposed to when you were assigned the job. Cool. And that's as much as I can really tell you. I haven't left yet for boot camp. I won't be here for Christmas. Thanksgiving is my last holiday. I know. But when I get out of boot camp, I will make some more videos, I guess. I don't know. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get like 2 views on here because of the simple fact that, for one, this is a 20-minute video. And secondly, I don't have any subscribers. I just wanted to post a video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Bye guys, and if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask me in the comments. Good night.